In the bustling city of Nairobi, where skyscrapers kiss the sky but slums sprawl in the shadows, lived one of the wealthiest men in Kenya, Mr. Kamau. He owned banks, hotels, and estates that touched every corner of the city. His daughter, Amani, attended the finest international school, driven in a black SUV every morning, with security guards walking her to class. To the world, Mr. Kamau's family had it all: riches, influence, and a perfect life. But one evening, as Mr. Kamau returned home early from a business trip, he saw something that froze him where he stood. Outside the gates of his mansion, under the dim streetlights, his daughter Amani sat cross-legged on the pavement. And beside her, a homeless girl in torn clothes, barefoot and dusty, was teaching her how to read from an old tattered book. For a moment, he thought his eyes deceived him. His daughter, worth millions in education and privilege, sitting on the bare ground with a street child. Rage boiled in him. "Amani," he barked, marching toward them. The homeless girl flinched, clutching her book as if she feared it would be snatched away. But Amani, calm and fearless, looked up at her father and said, "Papa, this is Zai. She knows things my teachers don't. She teaches me with love, not just words." Mr. Kamau's pride burned. "Do you know who I am?" he thundered at the girl. "You dare sit here with my daughter? You are nothing but a beggar." Zari lowered her head, but before she could speak, Amani rose and whispered, "Papa, if you call her nothing, then you call me nothing too, because she is the reason I now love learning." The words pierced him like a blade. But still, in his arrogance, he ordered the guards to chase Zai away. That night, however, sleep abandoned him. He replayed his daughter's voice in his mind. "She teaches me with love." He had built an empire, but had he lost the meaning of love? The next day, curiosity dragged him back to the street. To his surprise, he found Zai again, surrounded by other children. On the bare ground, she was teaching them numbers and letters with sticks and scraps of paper. Her eyes glowed with passion, her voice soft yet firm. She herself was homeless, yet she gave knowledge as if she owned a treasure greater than gold. Mr. Kamau watched silently. Something in his chest stirred, an ache he had long buried. He remembered his own childhood in a village, where a poor teacher once taught him under a mango tree. That teacher's gift had set him on the road to riches. And here was Zai, a reflection of that same light. He stepped forward, and this time his voice carried no arrogance. "Zari," he said gently, "where did you learn all this?" The girl lifted her tattered book. "My mother taught me before she died. Since then, I teach others, because knowledge is the only thing that no one can steal from us." Tears welled in his eyes, something his wealth could never buy. Right there, in front of the children, Mr. Kamau made a decision that shocked everyone. He announced, "From today, Zai will not teach on the street. I will build a school in her name, and she will help me run it. No child in Nairobi should sit in the dust to learn again." The children gasped, and Zai's hands trembled as she dropped her book. "Me? But I am homeless." Mr. Kamau placed his hand on her shoulder. "Not anymore. From this day, you are family." Months later, a shining new school stood where the street children once sat. Its walls were painted bright, its classrooms full of light. And at the entrance, in golden letters, was written, "The Zai Academy, knowledge is the treasure." Zai, no longer homeless, became its first teacher. Every morning, Amani and dozens of children from both rich and poor families studied together. The city that once divided them now saw a new unity. And whenever people asked how it all began, Mr. Kamau would smile and say, "Because one homeless girl taught my daughter the meaning of true education."